Welcome back to another episode of Builds and Backroads. We're going through all the sewer for the top slab and picking up all the bathroom for the top area, our ensuite, and some of the laundry areas. And then some of the drainage for this bottom area, including some of the stormwater, and then Aggie lines, picking up 3 pits as well, making sure there's plenty of depth through this area here. So as you can see here, we have dropper lines in our stormwater lines to make sure that there's no chance of any backing up when we drain from each stormwater pit. Bit tight in here. As we're going alongside of the house, we need to make sure that we straddle over where our stormwater pipe's going to be so that we don't get any crushing of the pipe, as well as digging in a straight line. Not a lot of room there. The camera doesn't really do it justice. Digging some of this stormwater in this sticky, hard clay sometimes can be a little bit hard to work with, but we got there. It's not too bad.
Good progress today. Got stormwater in the back, ready for the corner pits. There'll be 3 pits along this side, cleaned up and graded the back section. All these pipes will get cut down at a later date.
Installed one of the pits, as you can see there, which will have rocked over, and ready the Aggie line, which is just that area pipe across the back there is all slotted, so it has allowance for groundwater to absorb in through this rocking system, and then it'll drain into that Aggie line and back into these pits. Now we install these pits so that we can clean out any silt or any build-up of dirt that comes through those piping systems. I've installed 3 across the back here, so I've got plenty of access to those pipes at a later date.
So I've got this is the main shed section, of course. Gone over the top of all the piers, which will sit. They'll get dug back out later. Got the sewer point here in the middle, ready to go. So now we can just mark the whole lot out with all the sewer and go from there. Just finished marking out the sewer. Taking a couple of measurements, make sure we know exactly where everything is. So we got a couple of extra pipes for provisions as well, so I can adapt to a later point. So this is our sewer riser here. You can see all the blue lines are ready to dig.
Once all the trenches are dug, we will remark these exact measurements where those pipes are coming out of the slab and double check them later on after we backfill as well. So as you can see here, we're starting to dig all the trenches. We dig it within a proximity to the center of those. I dig to a center of my line, not to an edge, mainly so that those blue lines are exactly where I want my pipes to be laid. So once we've actually dug the whole entire lot, we'll go over all the measurements, mark them in the bottom of the trenches, make sure we level down into the inside of the trenches so that when we actually raise our pipe up, we're going to have plenty of height out of our pipe to be able to adjust accordingly to exactly where the center of those pipes got to be once they penetrate the slab.
Finish the top drains. Got a branch coming out for a future proofing, so just outside of slab area. We've got a branch to go pick up the south side of our top ensuite. All the way back down. I'll actually rise this up after inspection so that we can have that in the powder room, so that I can have an inspection. That's the shaft that goes down another 4 meters down into the bottom basement sewer. Riser for the other northern side of our top ensuite. Toilet for the powder room. We have the basin for the powder room and a trough for our shed. So this is right in the corner of our shed space. So you can see from here, cat standing up in the middle of the garage. Our underfloor for the top for the picking up our kitchen. Then we got for our shower, toilet and laundry trough, and then we got over there we got the basin, and then we got a vent. Well, the heavy rain just stopped. I hope the plumbing inspector doesn't turn up. Well, it'll be funny if he does actually. Got all of our trenches out there all open up, ready to go. If he has to get out in that mud, that clayey mud is really sticky. See how we go. See if he turns up.
Once all the plumbing inspections passed, we just got to make sure that when we're backfilling all the sewer and the conduits, we making sure that our finished heights is compacted down to where our slab heights need to be allowed for the concrete, the Rio, and then the sand, packing sand on top, so that we scrape it all back. We're not going to have too much excess soil when we go to the next stages.
Well, about to go home again. Rain's about to come back in. So we've got the bit of the old cleaning done up. So we've got another, took the 3.5 tonne excavator back this morning, then went and picked up the 1.7 tonner again. Backfilled all the sewer after it passed the building inspection this morning. Right, so I've started to clean up the edge. I've got to blow that all out over the next couple of days. Then we can start working our way back. So I think I've run out of topsoil. I think we might have taken maybe a little bit too much away. The reason that is the case is because I raised the floor level after the original plans. So we raised that floor level up and I guesstimated probably pretty perfect, maybe a little bit too perfect, because when we raised the floor level up for the top slab, which has given us the right clearance for downstairs, which we had to lift up because of that sewer height for downstairs basement, it's kind of changed our levels through this top slab. So we now need to either bring more dirt in or figure out, when I start digging all these beams and everything in, whether we actually get it to the right height and work our way back to the front. So we got the sand over here delivered this morning. So that's for the compacting on top of the slab again, similar to downstairs basement. So we're just running the conduits today before we start doing all the slab prep. So as you can see here, we've dug from the outside of the south wall. We've dug through well below where all the pier holes are, so that we're not going to have any danger of digging the beams or anything through the middle of that conduit pipe. I run it in 90mm so that I can run several different cables if I need to, because most of the time I'm probably going to be running 3-phase and potentially a single phase outlets to both of these as well. So we'll pull them through, and you can see here we use two 45s instead of a 90, so that when you pull your conduit pullers through, you push down and it'll go nice and smooth through those bends. Instead of it trying to have a really sharp bend, you'll be able to pull wires through it a hell of a lot easier. And same thing goes for your junctions. You use a 45 and then a 45 junction as well, so that when you pull the cables through, you won't have any restrictions. So the main reason I've done 2 separate outlets is because I haven't decided 100% whether I'm going a 2-post 5.5 tonne truck hoist or whether I'll go a 4-poster. So most of the 4-posters have got a power supply to the back left corner, so which is over here. Or if I go a 2-poster, it'll be on the right hand side of the 2-post. So that's going to be this one here. So we need to be able to have power to here rather than pull power down from the roof of the shed. We'll be able to run power underneath, all nice and neat finished edges.
The next episode will include slab preparations for the top slab and pouring the top slab before we move on to steel construction. Can't wait, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Look forward to hearing from your comments and all your feedback. Thanks, guys. Talk soon.